Hey, what's up everybody? I'm JayborinoPlays, and this is Mapsters, a custom campaign for Starcraft 2 created by Masked Imposter. Also, Legacy of the Void Hype Week, here we go. So this is Mission 2 of Mapsters. Mission 1 was pretty fun. That Vespene Warlord map originally was supposed to be a standalone. Very tough, pretty tough mission, honestly. It was just because of the lack of Vespene that made it very, very challenging because you need Vespene to increase your supply. I assume that's a mechanic that's going to be continuing, but hopefully we have better access to Vespene gas. There are frozen Zerg units throughout the map. Cool, so it looks like Flash Freeze is going to be pretty crucial to the mechanics of this map. Wargirl's next conquest is on a terribly cold map with frequent flash freezes. In order to counter this, she's decided to strike hard and fast. She's ended up far from the primary hive, but it matters not, as the enemy seems nearly defeated. Okay, well, let's continue on hard, even though I had a little trouble last time, but still, let's stay on hard. Ha ha ha! These Terrans get destroyed so easily. I'm detecting several Terran coming your way. It was a trap! It's a trap! Sir, we have the broodmother and her forces surrounded. Good work, Captain. Keep them contained there. Oh, it's funky username. I've heard that voice before. Gates 1 and 2 closing. Gate 3. Gate 3 is jammed. Damn it, I want that gate closed now. Protect your queen. Yes, run, Wargirl, run. I won't be safe in this cave for long, and I'm cut off from Hockleberry. Perhaps he'll be able to send reinforcements. Okay, so we have a base, and we're separately controlling Hockleberry, and we have to go and rescue her, I assume? Bring Wargirl to the beacon. Hockleberry must survive. Let's start building drones right away. This is probably telling us what happened last time. Hockleberry has the unique ability to consume gas to enhance his brain so that he can coordinate a larger swarm. Eventually, the gas will leave his system, but this rarely happens before a mission finishes. So this is either a joke about farts, or it's actually saying that Hockleberry may just randomly make us lose supply. I'm assuming it's the fart joke, though. Or maybe I just have a shitty sense of humor. These flash freezes will be troublesome. They'll incapacitate all but most key members of our swarm. Flash freezes will cover most of your units in ice, making them unable to move or attack. Kerrigan faced the same problem in one of her missions. However, Stukov spent a large number of resources hunting down the Dominion General Zion Sai. Budget cuts were clearly needed. Among this was the ability to resist flash freezes for much of the swarm. Sure, some high-ranking members and their broods are still completely resistant to the flash freeze, but this is not so for middle management broodmother like Wargirl. Instead, only the most important units of her brood are immune to it, such as the drones and her buildings. I love it. Fortunately, there's an Ursidon matriarch located within the cave you're in. Take its essence, and we'll become immune to the flash freeze. Okay, cool. I do want to go ahead and get an extractor right away. Furthermore, no one inside the cave should be affected by the flash freeze. Cool, so let's grab Wargirl and start moving through this cave right away. I mean right away. We've got to look around, see if maybe there's some frozen Zerg in here. It seems all but the Terran biological units are immune to the flash freeze. Okay, well that's good that they are. They must have been studying it for some time. Alright, we get some random units here. We should destroy their science facility before their biological units also become immune. Let's lead with Wargirl. Alright, we killed that. Let's just let these two groups fight. Keep some of these Zerglings alive while we can. Okay, there we go. And then meanwhile, we have to keep building drones. Let's saturate the gas because we need gas to upgrade our supply. I assume it's the same. Yes, so it's 100 gas to start out. Look out, Hydralisk. It's not worth your life. So there's Terran down in this cave too. Most likely they're looking for us. Okay, cool. Roaches, Hydralisks. I like this. I like that there's just random units around here. I want to get back home. I need to increase my supply. I need to just make units to defend myself because I'm going to get attacked and then end up dying. You're not going to like this. We're receiving a message from your old rival, Evil Dell. Evil Dell. Ugh. Patch him through. Hello, Wargirl. So nice to speak with you again. What do you want, Evil Dell? A little Mutalisk is telling me that you've gone off haphazard into enemy territory. That you've recklessly endangered your entire brood. I'm going to let this play out before going on the beacon. We have a minor setback, but everything will be fine. Oh dear, so it's true. Would you like me to send down some reinforcements? I have plenty of swarm queens that could help you. We could use those. Hockleberry, don't you dare accept those. Okay, so I want to read about this before accepting help. Wargirl and queens. Wargirl has always been jealous of other queens. She feels particularly threatened by them when she's in a jam like she currently is. She always fears that one may try to strike her down and take her brood. What she doesn't know is how loyal Hockleberry is to her. He would never allow such a thing to happen to Wargirl. A queen that eliminates Wargirl can count her life in hours. Okay, so that means we can count on Hockleberry, so I may want to accept the help, assuming Hockleberry can keep us alive. Wargirl and Evil Del used to be good friends, starting their days in lower management. Wargirl even has a key component of Evil Del's promotion from Broodlord to Broodmaster. Slowly but surely, the power began to go to Evil Del's head. Let it not be said that such things weren't happening to Wargirl as well. However, Evil Del struck first, and as a result, was the one to get promoted to upper management instead of Wargirl. But worry not, Wargirl may have lost the battle, but the war rages on. This is hilarious. Evil Del obviously is supposed to be a shout-out to Ivan Del, creator of Perfect Soldiers. Earlier we had Funky Username and Asset Creator at SC2 Mapster. I love all these little shout-outs. Also, in case everyone is curious, for whatever reason, no, none of this ever, like, really happened. This isn't a play on real events. There's no, like, rivalry between Wargirl and Evil Del, or Ivan Del. It's just a joke, and this campaign is hilarious. Okay, I am going to accept help. Reason being, if he sends us queens, we know that if they try to betray us, Hockleberry will protect us. But let's see what else there is, or let's see what else can happen next. Let's go ahead and increase our supply. Let's go ahead and check what this beacon is. So glad I can help you. In fact, I may be able to be of more help. All right, well, let's just, again, let this play out before I go on this beacon. I can send you some overlords, so that might extract yourself. But those overlords aren't cheap, so I'll need some resources from you. Oh, let's say 1,000 minerals. Hockleberry, what are my options? Well, overlords could bring you safely back, but there's an alternative. There are 2 gate controls controlling the gates that separate us. You should be able to reach one, and I can take forces to reach the other. Once they've both been destroyed, you should be able to make it back to base. Oh, that's needlessly complicated. Just send me the minerals, and all will be well. Okay, so here's a case where it sounded like if we accept, Hockleberry's going to leave, and we don't want that, because he's protecting us from the Swarm Queens betraying Wargirl, I assume. I mean, I'm making all this up. I have no idea if this is, like, really what's going on here. But that's why I'm not going to take this offer, but I'll keep the Swarm Queens, and I don't want to pay 1,000 minerals either. If you don't destroy the science facility in time, the Terran bio units will also become immune to flash freeze. Eugh. Okay, well, let's go on this beacon finally, and then we'll continue and kill the Ursidon matriarchs. Changeling. The name's Taco Man Dan, on account of my favorite food while spying on the Terrans. You spied on the Terrans? Tell me of their leader. Last I saw, he was conducting mad Vespene experiments. I'm not aware of any Vespene experiments. This guy's more of a temperature and weather climate kind of researcher. Well, I'd say he's probably been studying this world for over 2 months now. 2 months? That can't be right. I only encountered him 3 weeks prior to my arrival here. I'm sure he's the same guy, going by a different name. Something doesn't add up. Well, if you like, I can help you spy on the Terrans. Maybe even wake up some of the frozen Zerg around these parts. Okay, cool. So now we've got Taco Man Dan / Changeling. Let's continue. And I need to just keep making units at home. I don't want to get too distracted. We're looking good though with upgrades. I'm gonna get a lair. What's going on up here? Let's just not needlessly lose units. Lead with Wargirl. More frozen Zerg, which is nice. Zerglings, though, they die very, very fast. But again, lead with Wargirl. We're going to need a small army of Zerglings that we find here so that we can easily kill Ursidon and such. Lead with Wargirl. She can tank, attack, get in there. Zerglings follow up. Taco Man Dan just sort of running forward, spying on things. Oh, look at these! Get an Ultralisk, too. This looks like this is where the matriarch is. Matriarchs! There's multiple! Okay, get in there, everybody. Focus fire, focus fire, focus fire. Okay, Roach back out. Burrow, back out. Focus fire, unburrow, back out. Oh, no! Oh, I didn't select it properly. There we go. You will fight for me now. Okay, cool, we got that. Can we continue going in this direction? Wargirl has gained a new ability. Oh, summon Wargirl's pets. Summons 2 Ursidon. Oh, that's great. Oh, so now all the Ursidon... That's fantastic. Okay, well, let's focus on what's going on at home. Let's get Roach speed. Let's get Evolution Chambers. And Evolution Chambers. And I would love to go Hive and get some Ultralisks. Can we make Ultralisks? We can, so let's throw that down. Let's get more Zerglings. We know we need gas, so let's just increase our supply significantly and just spend what we have. Are we continuing in this direction? How do we actually find... There's a gate control that we can get to from our side. Did this open up? Maybe I need to worry about it later. It's showing something on the ground back here that I can't quite see. Oh, it was gas. Okay, cool. Let's go check down here. Maybe this opened up. It looks like it would have. All right, pretty large attacks coming in at us. But again, once we can actually go Roach Hydra this map with maybe a couple Ultralisks, we actually have gas, so we don't have to worry as much. Okay, let's back out. So we need to be pushing into pretty large Zerg bases. Let's go ahead and get a Hive. Let's get Grooved Spines. Wait, was I able to upgrade a Hive without an Infestor Pit? Because it seems like it. That's cool. All right, Zerglings scout this out. It seems like we're constantly being attacked by Terran. Can we walk through this? Yeah, this is a passageway. Interesting. Okay, so let's take Taco Man Dan and go and scout this out. Meanwhile, let's keep building stuff. I'd love to make a large enough group to go and destroy that science facility before the timer runs out, because I really just don't want to fuck around with that. What we're gonna need is a lot of roaches, a lot of gas to make maybe Ultralisks. Get adrenal glands, because we're going to have, again, lots of Zerglings because of a supply cap. This is really cool, the supply increase, but the fact that it costs gas and that the gas price increases as we go certainly makes it very challenging. Let's lead with Wargirl. We can summon her pets. They just fall out of the sky. That's hilarious. All right, Flash Freeze. Oh, that was good timing. I didn't even plan for that. Okay, so we have Roach Speed, we have Hydralisk range. Let's get an Ultralisk Cavern and then get crazy. We only need a couple Ultralisks. Let's make a bunch of Zerglings. Maybe go and push out here pretty soon. Looks like we got some Banelings here. That's very nice. That was very nice of them. Taco Man Dan keeps searching. Everything's still frozen. Only 5 more seconds. There's a enemy base in here. Interesting. All right, look out, Hydralisk. Okay, and we should be able to destroy this pretty easily. This is where the Terran units were coming from in retrospect. So kill this this hatchery. All right, take this out. Focus down the SCVs. Focus down the SCVs. There we go. Okay, and then meanwhile at home, we're going to get more and more Zerglings. We need Overlords, but we can get Adrenal Glands at least. Okay, keep doing this. There's the gate control, so we're going to take out one of them at least. Banelings we still have, but I didn't really have to use. And they're splitter Banelings, too. That's great. Okay, so just slowly wipe all this out. And again, here's the gate control. We can worry about that later. Oh, that's right. We have Ursidon back here that we can bring on up. The Ursidon that we summon are timed, but otherwise not. These ones that we sort of got that were left over are not timed. So let's take what we have. We got a reasonable amount of stuff. Let's actually cancel this and get an Ultralisk. Can we afford one? No, because we need to increase our supply, unfortunately. Okay, let's swing down here and take this out. We need to make some... oh, we can get the tough spine crawlers, too. I should probably focus on getting that. Okay, wiping all this out. Let's continue the attack. Get some Vespene here. That's actually really good, because that's what we need. I should hotkey Hockleberry. Well, I mean, he's technically hotkey, but I'm not used to using the F keys. Okay, so now we have some extra supply. There's another base over here that I should have taken much, much earlier. All right, get in there. Everybody move in. Support the Zerglings. Then we can worry about taking this base and make a move towards the science facility. I imagine getting to the science facility will be tough. Let's move a drone up in advance. And go ahead and make that base. I guess I should have done that a lot earlier. Again, scouting is tough. When things are timed, I'm always scared to try things too haphazardly. Because if you mess things up, then there's no coming back from it. Especially because we're on the arcade, there's no saving. All right, I'm going to wait for the next flash freeze in 3 minutes. Oh, no, wait, the science facility is going to finish soon. Though we're actually very close to completing this. We're actually very close to completing this. You know what? Unfortunately, we're not going to finish. We're not going to get the science facility, but I think that's okay. Only 1:30. There's really no good way around to it. Let's go ahead and... This stuff has to stay here. I can make a run for it, but I don't think I'm going to quite make it. Let's get some Ultralisks.
We require more Vespene gas.
Yeah, this base is pretty heavily fortified. I don't think I can break through this in order to get up to that in time. Yeah, let's back out, unfortunately. Not quite enough. That's what I figured would happen. We need some Ultralisks. So let's just start upgrading chitinous plating, just to keep our current stuff alive. Okay, yeah, unfortunately, yeah. We'll push into it later. So the flash freeze we are now immune to, but the Terrans are also completely immune to it. So the flash freeze really isn't even a thing anymore. We just have to push over and get the gate control. It looks like we can circumvent this base and just swing up here, but unfortunately now it's too late. I should have just made a lot of Zerglings and went straight for it. I'm still going to make a lot of Zerglings, though. Got an Ultralisk coming out. What we can do is start spreading creep. Unfortunately, we didn't destroy the science facility in time. Now all the Terrans are immune to the cold, but so are we. Okay, and what we can also do now is get a bunch of drones over here. Most importantly, we want to build on these geysers. So yeah, there's been a bunch of shoutouts so far in this campaign. It's really, really neat. I've really quite enjoyed this so far. There's been a lot of shoutouts so far about different community members. Okay, so let's swing up here. I like the Evil Dell in Wargirl. That's hilarious. Okay, so this is completing. Let's get more drones. Unfortunately, again, we can't make more queens. Let's get the tough spine crawlers. Let's get ground carapace now that we finally have some gas. And I really need to focus on getting more gas to upgrade Hockleberry, so that he can increase our supply. So unfortunately, this stuff, again, we're still stuck here. She's stuck in the cave. I could have... Well, let's walk our way down here, and we can actually go back through this area. There we go. I could have taken Evil Dell's help and gotten Overlords to pick me up, but I feel like he would have betrayed me. I mean, it was pretty clear that he wants to betray us, so I'm just going to avoid that disaster. Let's go ahead and put these guys in here. Though, Imposter, if you watch this and are commenting, please let me know what would have happened if we accepted his help with the Overlords, because I feel like it was pretty plainly spelled out, like, he's gonna fuck you over if Hockleberry isn't around, which is, it's funny. I enjoy it. Let's make more Zerglings. My next group of gas needs to go to upgrading our supply. 350 gas. I feel like this mechanic... What I would hope is maybe at a certain gas amount, it should cap. Because you have to think normally you get 8 supply for only 100 minerals. So really, by putting such a cap on Vespene, it is cool because it's much more like a game theory-esque. Like, you really have to take into account a lot of the opportunity cost of what you would be doing with this gas. I don't know why I said game theory. It's not like that at all. But opportunity cost, you have to imagine, like, the only thing that we're missing out on is we can't tech up as much. So we're just stuck making a bunch of Zerglings. And you have to think, like, well, you either have to make... You either have to increase your supply or get higher tech. But you can't get higher tech with Ultralisks, for example, because they cost a lot of supply, so our supply is stuck where it is. Let's increase our supply here. We are getting double gas income, though. I'm just about ready to push out with what I have. Why are these Ursidons stuck? What are they doing? Can they not get through here? They must not be able to fit, or what? All right, never mind. We've got everybody now. So this is where the start of the mission was, I believe. This is where the trap was, and we have to get Wargirl out. Luck. Oh, this is nice. Cool. I like the wreckage. Like, there was a Terran base here that they had mostly mined stuff out. That's really, really cool. All right, let's get over there and defend our new base. We really need this. Their attacks are very large. Let's just go ahead and burrow. We're going to have to rebuild this base, unfortunately. Zerglings, no. All right, now get in there. We're going to need more Hydralisks because they certainly like to make their Banshees. Ultralisk doing great. I'm really focusing on Carapace because, again, it's hard for us to reinforce with new units, so I would rather just try to keep the units that I have alive. Now we have to set this base back up, but we can just long-distance mine in the meantime to at least get something going. So let's put these on here, put these on here, make more drones, and then they'll just long-distance mine for now. I still don't really have a large enough army. Like, it's not nearly as large enough as what I would like. Okay, there's tanks up on that high ground that are bothering me. I'd love to go finish it up, even though the science facility is in my way. Or I don't need the science facility. I'm going to try to run up there, take some of this stuff out. We can actually flank this base and come in from the other side, too. That seems like a good option. So I'm going to take out what I can. I'm going to make more Zerglings again. You guys just come back to base. And we'll send more Zerglings around here to finish this up. Actually, it wouldn't have been too much trouble to go and get that. I would have just needed more stuff. My units, I keep F2ing, so my stuff in the cave just keeps getting trapped. That's fine, actually. Actually, where is she? Oh, shit, they're all the way up there. That's where they're going to path to. That's fine. Looking good. I'm going to get more supply, actually. God, that's so expensive. Now, let's get another Ultralisk here. My hatchery's already done. That seemed very, very fast. Let's get more Zergling, because I want to go and try to finish up that area up at the top where those tanks are, because as my units route in from different hatcheries, they're going to get caught. That happened a lot in the first mission, actually. A lot of my units that I would send in were getting trapped by bunkers that were kind of in the way elsewhere. We need to get... Okay. Alright, that's it. Just send the whole army. Nope, not that way. I feel like I need to break through this area first so that we have a clear path to get in there. Okay, so we do have more Ultralisks coming. Ultralisks, Hydralisks, and that's going to be all of our gas and our supply for the most part. Okay, and we're very, very close, I think, to having what we need. And what do we have? We never got +3 upgrades, unfortunately, but I mean, I have a lot of minerals, but not gas. That's about expected. So, the thing is, should I be waiting for the enemy to attack me? Or should I mean, once they leave their base, I'm going to have a clear shot to just push right in. I suppose, again, I can't save, so this is really, really dicey to do. See, that's their attack. Back out. Let them attack into us. We have some spine crawlers at least. Yeah, draw them down here rather than having them come and attack my expansion. All right, at least one of my spine crawlers was helping. All right, let's get in here. Once we take this out, we should be safer to push out. Get more Zerglings. There we go. So I feel like the real key to this campaign is you really need to reinforce as fast as possible. Because as you lose supply, you want to be bringing stuff in to help clean up as fast as possible. These Ultralisks are almost certainly dead. Let's see if we can at least save one of them, or both of them for that matter. No, let's just burrow them, because otherwise they're just going to die anyway. So if they're burrowed, I mean, maybe they'll get some health back and we can use them later. Actually, so for example, now we can have them run in. Maybe the Swarm Queens will help heal them up a little bit. Planetary Fortress, we need to focus this down. Focus down the Planetary Fortress. We can take this base once we're done. There we go, it's gone. We need to get rid of these tanks. Rally up with lots and lots of Zerglings. I think, well, one of my Ultralisks died, but that's fine. We can see Wargirl. She's right over there. We're very, very close to the gate controls. They're reinforcing like crazy. Ultralisks, now, since we could afford them in this map, in my opinion, better than making Banelings. Infestors, though, comparable. It's just you have to micro Infestors as opposed to Ultralisks that you just make and you win with them. You just A-click and you've won. Cool. We'll swing down here. Oh, another Ultralisk. Very cool. I feel like I've discovered pretty much everything possible on this map. Lead with this Ultralisk. It might not be smart of me to push right into this. Actually, no, this seems fine. Wargirl, make your way back down here. Make your way all the way back down here. And we're finally gonna get out. We just have to bring her to the beacon. Okay, very cool. And again, I can't save. I kind of want to save and try paying the 100 minerals. Oh, the Overlords are great for extraction. Nothing could go wrong. So it's really tempting to call the Overlords in, but I'm also afraid that it might literally end the mission in defeat, and I don't want to risk it. So somebody please just tell me what would otherwise happen. Okay, so Wargirl making her way down. She's just slow off of creep. I don't understand these Ursidons. I think maybe there's some sort of doodad here that kind of messes with the pathing of our units a little bit. All right, we got a few things down here, too, that we can kind of bring back out and meet up with us. And otherwise, we've cleared the map. So we've completed this. I quite enjoyed this map. I thought this was really fun. I feel like the Terran attacks were just right. They weren't overwhelmingly ridiculous. I think Imposter, it seemed like he took into account the fact that he knew that you would be microing in the cave as well. But you couldn't just focus on the cave, and you couldn't just focus on building your base. That's what I like quite a bit, is you clearly had to do both because you needed to get that immunity to the frost freezes. I realized because we got control of these Ursidons, they just sort of wander around as if they're critters as well. That's why you see them just sort of wander. That's what's been happening to them. They just sort of move around. All right, Wargirl is here. We made it back to base. We did not accept Avendel's extraction. Now I'm getting kind of nervous, like he's going to be mad that we didn't accept his extraction and we're going to fail the mission, because he is our boss. I love this idea of, like, middle management, upper management within the Zerg. It's hilarious. So, who exactly are you? Jack Archer or Funky User Nar? I only know this Jack Archer by reputation. He's the laughingstock of the scientific community with his experiments. I get the feeling you aren't telling me everything. Well, I did do some studies regarding these extreme temperatures. But it was not my main missions. My main mission was you. What? My boss wanted me to capture some high-ranking Zerg creatures to study. And... Wargirl, hurry up with that fool. We have important matters to discuss. I'm not done with him yet. Oh, okay, got him. You're done now. Evil Dell! Wargirl, you were completely reckless in your mission today. I've been talking to the other members of upper management and they all agree with me. You need to report immediately to the planet of Omashu for a performance review. A performance review? Wonderful. Everything about this campaign, like, it's a serious campaign. The gameplay is really well done. You know, I had some slight gripes / constructive criticism with the first map. This map, though, I felt was just right, at least for my skill level. I mean, I was playing on hard again. It felt a little easier than the first map, but it felt just right for what I would consider hard in terms of, like, a hard difficulty that we saw in the Blizzard campaigns, for example. Where, again, the enemy attacks weren't overwhelmingly ridiculous, but they were challenging. You had to be prepared for them, and at the same time, it was taken into account that, hey, you have to be microing both of these sets of units for a time. Anyway, I quite enjoy this. I love the breaking of the fourth wall with the different characters as well. All right, this has been Jayborino. Thanks so much for watching. I will see you next time. Bye now.